The ultimate fat-burning cardio system should include a warm-up, rapid fat-burning intervals, and afterburners. I'm going to explain how to do all of those things. They're not complicated, but they do require a lot of effort. And if you'd like a free copy of all the programs, I'll email them to you absolutely free, scott@infinityfitness.com. I'm going to go through how to do all of these systems, a warm-up, rapid fat-burning intervals, and afterburners. And this unique combination of strategies is very potent for fat burning during the new year or any time of year. So first of all, a warm-up's pretty self-explanatory, right? For 5 to 10 minutes, you break a sweat doing some steady activity. But fat-burning intervals are really where the money's made in terms of body fat loss. Not only in terms of overall body fat loss, but for attacking stubborn body fat too. Why? The body has a much better response from a hormonal standpoint to fat-burning intervals than your typical steady-state cardio, right? So imagine yourself out there in the water. I don't suggest doing fat-burning intervals in the open water unless you're a really advanced swimmer, right? But imagine a pool, swimming as fast as you can one length of the pool, and then going back to the start the other length at kind of a jog pace, right? Alternating high periods of intensity with periods of a jog pace. So let's say in terms of your sprints, it's a 95% effort. I mean, tremendous effort. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to be an expert swimmer, runner, cyclist, or anything like that. It's about the output and the effort you put in to ignite fat burning. So if you're not great at any of those venues, that's okay. It's about the effort and gradually improving the effort. So again, imagine yourself going really hard for, let's say, 10 seconds, and then going at more of a jog pace for 20 seconds, and repeating that cycle over and over again for, let's say, 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes doesn't sound like a lot. Well, when you do it right, with the right intensity, it's going to feel like a long time, and you're gradually going to increase the length of those sessions. But 10 minutes when you're doing a really high level of effort to start out is actually very challenging. It's really energizing in effect, has a great impact on the brain, does a great job of reducing cravings for bad food choices. And again, doing it throughout the week, I suggest twice a week for my clients when I'm putting together programs for that frequency. Now, after you finish the fat-burning intervals, which take a lot of effort, then going to like a 60-70% steady state kind of walk or run or, you know, jog, something like that, or cycling, whatever you want to do after the intervals, takes advantage of a lot of fat-burning conditions. So afterburners are especially effective because you've depleted a lot of glycogen. Glycogen is stored carbohydrate that sits in the muscles, right? Perfectly normal. But when we can deplete the glycogen, the body then must turn to using more stored fat as fuel, right? So having a glycogen depleted status, which you can achieve with the 21-day fat cell cleanse nutrition program, by the way, and doing the intervals then followed by the afterburners, is a really potent combination for fat burning because of how the body likes to use fuel sources. So to really tap into your stored fat as fuel, again, the intervals to wipe out glycogen to create excellent metabolic and hormonal conditions, then followed by the afterburner. So the afterburner session should be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. How many times a week? Depending on the person's recovery capabilities and what we're doing with weight training, I like them to do the fat-burning intervals followed by the afterburners probably 2 to 3 times a week. Now, as they gain some more experience and get better at the venues, the fat-burning intervals, let's say those sessions would max out at around 20 minutes. And we can use all kinds of different lengths of intervals, different time rest periods, tension, and so forth. There's a lot of things that I do with personalized program clients to keep the success going at a very rapid rate. But the afterburners following that, again, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. So all in, you're looking at maybe 40 to 45 minutes twice a week. Now, I do suggest doing weight training, and if you're trying to maximize your rates of body fat loss, you can use weight training programs that are geared specifically to fat loss too. So if you have 3 weight training sessions a week and 2 fat burning interval sessions a week on different days, right, that's strive for 5 total exercise sessions per week, that's really potent for fat burning. So again, if you'd like free copies of the Rapid Fat Burning Interval Program, the Afterburners, the 21-day fat cell cleanse, email me and I'll send it to you absolutely free, and I'm happy to answer your questions 7 days a week. Scott@infinityfitness.com.